From the Tonight Show, John Melendez is here. 3, come on back. Hey, John.
Wow. What is that?
Isn't that the kid from 8 is Enough as an adult now? Adam Rich?
Yeah.
Can we watch him walk out again real quick?
Yeah.
That was some weird fucking Ewok shit.
Yeah.
The best is the Rudy clip in the corner, which I love.
John Melendez is here. 3, come on back. Hey, John.
Why is he walking like?
What's with the arms like Melton? Like he was in front of Melton's house.
He has
John Melendez.
He has no sense of equilibrium. Like he's just. He's
well,
like
it's not even about
hard to
equilibrium. It's a confidence thing. This is how he feels about himself. This is the way he carries himself.
You know, it's like when you cut a cat's whiskers off, it can't walk properly. Like it stumbles and it hits the wall. Like that's what John's like.
Oh,
okay.
Break a toe on your foot. I broke my big toe on my foot. That'll fuck you up.
Oh, yeah.
That'll fuck you up. You don't realize how important those useless fucking ugly things are until you break one.
Evolution, huh?
Oh.
3, come on back. Hey, John.
He's worked alongside 2 of the biggest names.
What's that?
He's the same height as she is sitting. She's sitting down.
Do you see how he totally ghosted her too?
Yeah.
Like he didn't even shake her hand. He went right for the
white
blonde
chick first. Yeah.
Well, the brunette's married, so I got a shot with the blonde.
He's worked alongside 2 of the biggest names in showbiz, making his way from radio to TV and now film in One Too Many. Take a look.
Thomas, don't you see?
It'd be great if they had the clip of him saying the F word 10 times in 5 seconds.
You create these problems.
What do you mean?
Well, this one farts. This one has 9 fingers, and this one has a funny looking.
Little did John know that this guy would not remember him years later.
Well, I mean, if I saw the movie later on as Jim J. Bullock and I saw that scene of him calling people an F word cocksucker and all that, I'd pretend not to know him either.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Thank you. It's a gay point.
Very gay.
It's not that. I just need to find a woman that allow other women to bed with us.
That, Derek, is my idea of the perfect woman.
And we are very happy to have John Melendez here.
What a performance!
It is an Oscar-winning performance. You know, it's got to be really rough for to have to try to live that fantasy.
Oh, let me tell
it's
you.
like a big sacrifice.
Yeah, it was a lot of research to make that. Let me tell you.
And your wife was okay with you doing that research?
Oh yeah, as long as I gave her part in the film.
Okay,
yeah. She was fine.
Wow, you have a very understanding wife.
Oh yeah.
So okay.
Well, I kind of just described a prostitute in a way, not an understanding wife. Like she's okay with this as long as I gave her something. Yeah, she'll do it.
I mean, what women aren't?
Right. Greg Giraldo-esque. Yes.
Yeah.
Esque. Why?
Hey, do you want to say, is that really what is every guy's fantasy besides the obvious?
I think that's every
That's
guy's
it.
feeling.
Hands down.
Yeah.
You think that would be a unanimous thing?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. You got hair? You got hair down there?
The whole people.
That and then, kids in the family,
Right, there you go. Double the pussy, then bring life into the world. Yeah.
Which you have. So, this is...
I got 3 kids.
That's amazing. So now you've made the move. You're working, obviously, with Leno at The Tonight Show. So what's it like, going from New York City to, La La Land?
Well, truthfully, I miss the pizza and Italian food. And, out in New York is the best.
Yeah, that's true.
LA is ketchup on toast. It's awful. You know what I mean?
Jay's fantasy right here.
And
I'm
they
sure
have,
you know.
New York pizza places, but it doesn't compare, right?
Yeah, and here, people, at least in Manhattan, when I'm looking around, there's not as much plastic surgery.
That's true. So
wow, this guy's full of hot takes. So let me get this right. You miss the pizza and the food, and not as many people in New York with plastic surgery.
Wow.
Woo.
Boy, somebody should do that in the stand-up set.
Woo. What a stupid haircut. Agreed.
that's a whole movie unto itself, I'm sure. For
It's
you.
like
to observe
my
all
wife
that.
was taking the kids to. I'm stuttering.
Okay, so
My wife
it's
was
okay.
taking the kids to school on the first day, and she's, and then she comes home, she goes, that's it, I'm not taking the kids anymore. I'm like, what? She goes, every mom is there in spandex, the fake boobs, the fake nose, the cleavage, everything's showing. I'm like, I'll take them.
Yeah, so obviously the transition's harder on.
It's funny because it's true. I'll fuck anything.
Where's the that hissing laugh that he does?
Yeah.
You didn't have it back then. That
No, you're right. You're right.
That must have he must have accumulated that later on.
That's the storytelling of a man who had a steady paycheck at this time.
Then harder on her than it is on you, obviously, right? Yeah. So tell me about Leno, because I know he's announced that he's retiring. So, what's going to be next for you when that happens?
Well, he's leaving NBC in 2009. And
my sights are set on arguing with strangers on YouTube. Something I'm looking into. My people are looking into it.
I think he's going to steal Conan's job after this.
I'm hoping that that he gets another job somewhere, and that he likes me so much he brings me along.
There you go. That's a man with nothing like a guy with a family who's got a solid plan. Here's to hoping he gets a gig somewhere, and here's part 2. I hope he likes me. You were there for how many years? 10 years? Mm-hmm. And he's not sure if Jay likes him. What does that tell you?
Well, he should be sure now.
Yeah.
Well, also he's got this big movie coming out, so now he's got his foot into Hollywood, so he's got a lot of irons in the fire at this point, and I'm sure somebody will throw him a job, in the talk show industry.
Meanwhile, two polar opposites, Jay and Howard. John is the same John with both these guys. He crowbarred an album out of Howard, and now he got this movie because of Jay. Mm-hmm. So I imagine while they're both wildly different, both Jay and Howard at one point were both like, who the fuck is this? Like, what a scumbag this guy is. They had to. Huh?
A moocher.
A schnurrer.
He gets to you just get to go along for the ride, right? Okay, so obviously
that's what I'm hoping.
Okay, so when did you get the name Stuttering John? When did that name actually start?
Well, I stutter and my name is John. And
yeah, but did it start?
Dumb broad.
It's like a playground.
I'm only busting. I was on the Stern Show, obviously, and that was it. I mean, I was first John the Stutterer, and then Stuttering John just
kind of stuck.
Yeah. I had a great time there, and that was like a heck of a lot of fun.
So set the record straight on that, because I know there have been various reports about the circumstances in which you left, and what exactly is the status of your relationship with Howard Stern?
I have
set the record straight. He's the only one who fucking changed the record. He's the only one who made up a fucking story.
Here's the funny thing is this is from 2008.
Yeah.
So every interview he's done up until the last one we just saw is exactly the same introduction and exactly the same questions.
Yep.
And answers.
Yeah. They don't know what to do with this, so they just keep it as basic as possible.
Well, if your career hasn't evolved in the last 20 years, I mean, it's the same questions. Yeah,
right.
Pretty much they're picking up where they left off every time they interview him now from 2008.
I'm grateful for Howard giving me my start. I had a great time there. I'm proud of a lot of the stuff that I did, and I have no hard feelings. I'm sure that we'll see each other soon, and have a few drinks and everything.
Oh no.
Else. I mean, I still talk to Artie and Gary and a lot of the guys over there. I don't have any hard feelings.
Right, but you've.
Yeah, I know there.
Not till my job ends.
There's been things along the way, but listen, it's
you really want to get you really want to get into it? Okay, let's talk about it. And the time that Howard never supported me in anything I did.
As a boss, he's great.
Like my dad.
Right. As a boss, he was good. As a father, he was terrible.
The guy you hear on the air, that's the Howard Stern. The guy off the air, that's the real Howard. No, the guy on the air is the real Howard. No, the guy off the air is the real Howard.
Wait.
Eventually, things can be patched up.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah. I don't even think there's really, like, he always says he's not really that mad at me, and I'm not mad at him. I'm grateful to the guy.
Right.
So,
wow, he actually said, "I'm grateful." Mm-hmm. I've never heard him say that ever.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Well, it's early days.
Yeah.
had a great time there, you know, and I miss a lot of the people on the show. You know what I mean?
Well, I bet. I mean, you were with them for a long time.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Well, that was
Fun
quick.
In New York, it's very.
Oh, he's pissed.
He was hoping they would like him and he would get to be a part of this show. Every plan of his is hoping for something.
I was hoping to co-host.
Yeah. Let me tell you how much Leno didn't like John. He ended up picking a flaming, exploding engine as a co-host rather than John.
Very fast, but thank you for coming back to New York and coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
I love her. She goes very fast. He goes, well, that was fast. She goes, yep.
People on the show, you know what I mean?
Well, I bet. I mean, you were with them for a long time.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Well, that was
Fun
quick.
In New York, it's very fast, but thank you for coming back to New York and coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Some might say a little too long.
Right, right. It's all perspective, John, really, when you think about it.
But that's a good thing.
What's that?
This is New York City, right? This is New York City broadcast television. Yeah, of course. They're going to have like 2 or 3 minute segments. What are they going to do?
Too many beers last night.
It means you got a lot going on. It means you got a lot. Your brain is active, right?
It has to mention he got drunk last night on the news. Great.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, gee, well,
at this hour,
I've been trying to tell people
in the
that.
Morning.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
amazing
having
wife
me.
in the back. She's a very understanding, great wife.
Beautiful.
All right,
She's
his
trying to get
DVD
him
one,
the fuck
2.
off. She's like screaming over him.
Oh man, yeah. And he doesn't get the hint. I mean, he can just say, "Thank you for having me."
Right.
Yes.
Back it up a second, Shuli.
Wow,
if
that
you
was
notice,
quick.
the cameraman had already moved his camera off of John. He had to recenter it there.
This
I've been
hour,
trying to tell
7:50
people
in the
that.
morning.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
amazing
for having
wife
me.
in the back. She's a very understanding, great wife.
Beautiful.
All right,
He doesn't know where anything is. He's looking around.
his DVD 1, 2 menu.
This is right out of like The Office or something.
Yeah.
Like this is right, like that whole conversation where Michael Scott doesn't get the point. You know?
Yeah.
Wow, I guess we're done, huh? And it just starts getting awkward between the two, and the camera's moving weird. Like it was great. Look at him!
I love it. I love it. Hey, thanks for watching that clip. We got a bunch more stuff from a bunch of different other shows. So if you want to support us, you want to be a part of what's happening here, subscribe, notify, and get yourself a membership. 2 levels, $5, $10. We got more bonus shows than we know what to do with. So help us out. Get in here.